come through.
Hi guys.
One of them's off Earth and the other one's off East End and fun. Now we're off down the boozer. We drink a toast to the one that we hate most. And she says there are no winners, only losers. Well, if there are no winners, then all these listed figures he watches the lap of honor.
Acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we stand, the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. We pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging, and acknowledge their ongoing connection to the land, waters and culture. Today we come together to stand up for something that lies at the very heart of our community, the beloved Glenroy Post Office. Australia Post, the community voice, must be heard. For 135 years, this cherished institution has been so much more than just a place to send mail, and it's connected friends and family. In an increasingly digital world, it is a trusted institution providing face-to-face services with staff that we recognise, free of the online criminals that try to scam us out of our money. Australia Post, the community voice must be heard. So today I'd like to invite a number of local people to share their experiences and actions in preserving this vital community resource. So to start with, I'd like Molly to come up and have a few words. I can hear her. Go for your life.
Alright. Can you hear me? Okay. Cool. I've never used a mic, I've spoken to public before, but okay. As a resident of Glenroy, I will be directly impacted by the closure of the post office. As a resident of Glenroy with low vision acuity, I will be doubly impacted by the closure of the post office. As a person who cannot obtain a driver's license, I am reliant on public transport, taxis, and the goodwill of others to get around. Where it is currently situated, I can walk.
So much. It's so heartening. It's such a big crowd here today. Like, congratulations. Thank you for standing up for the people of Glenroy who don't have alternatives and are here today giving their all so that we've got this essential service in Glenroy. I'd like to acknowledge our traditional owners and pay my respects to their elders past and present. I also pay our respects to all our so many here today. Thank you for your wisdom, your contributions and the sacrifices you have made for those that come after you. I acknowledge elected representatives Peter and Monica, and I thank each and every one of you for making the time to come here today. The wonderful speaker before me has shown just how important walkable access is for so many in our community. The incredible support we've had from local businesses shows how important a post office in Glenroy is. For goodness sake, it's a street called Post Office Place. Glenroy has had a post office for over 136 years, and it's a busy post office with over 200 transactions per day. Not everyone has internet and not everyone can drive a car. No one likes waiting in line at the post office. The 200 transactions people do here are because they don't have easy alternatives. For many of us, using the post office will be a pain in the neck, but for the 4,000 people who use it each month, it provides essential access to the services they need. I'm so proud of Glenroy for turning up in such numbers to support them. And what I love about this of people signing SIMs. To Matt, Russell, Michelle, Bede, Betty, Nick, Darren, Marina, Rosemary, so many local residents who have helped with the campaign to help get people here and to help get people signing the petition. Thank you so much. Thank you. To the police, thank you for your support as well. It's great to have you here supporting us. And thank you to the ever-reliable Glenroy Lions for providing the sausage sizzle and alhaj meats for donating. For donating their time and talents to do the henna art and face painting, which is down that way, if anyone's wants to get that done. Yeah. Thank you to Uncle Ian, who's come along today to support us, and and if you want a photo with Harold Bishop, he's here for that. You might, yeah. Thank you to the local businesses, the traders and the RSL, the Glenroy Hub, the Glenroy Residents Facebook page. Thank you for your support. A big shout out to 21 Days Late in particular for helping to give the campaign a focal point. An enormous thank you to the incredible local talent who have donated their time, to Mick and Colin from 1649, Vanessa and Carl the eldest, and the world-renowned artist Julian Clairvaux. We are so lucky to have support and such extraordinary and generous talent living here in Glenroy. Thank you, an incredible thank you to everyone for coming today to make sure the people most affected knew the community was behind them 100%. And here to tell Australia Post just how strongly we feel about them treating our community with such contempt. They are here today too. They didn't want to speak, they're here to listen, so let's make sure they hear our message loud and loud. Closing the post office hurts our people and our businesses, and it's not good enough. People are at risk of fraud and financial abuse if they can't undertake their own transactions, and decisions like this, taking away essential services, put people in harm's way. They didn't bother to do a social or economic assessment or look at exactly how hard it is for someone to get to some of our surrounding services by if you don't drive. I offered to take them on a bus trip, but they declined. I reiterate my offer, Australia Post, happy to spend half a day getting to the other post offices locally.
Let's make sure that they hear our voice. Australia Post, the community voice must be heard. Australia Post, this community voice must be heard. Australia Post, the community voice must be heard. Australia Post, the community voice must be heard. Australia Post, the community voice must be heard. Thank you guys, thank you for that. I'd now like to invite up to have some brief words Nicole from the FSU to talk about how this has impacted some of the local employees here.
Good morning, friends. It's fantastic to see you all here today. My name is Nicole. I'm the National Assistant Secretary of the Finance Sector Union, and I'm a recent blogger to Glenroy. I live just near the golf course, and I am so happy to see all of you here today. Make no mistake, this decision to get rid of the Glenroy Post Office is Australia Post abandoning this community.
Shame! Shame! Shame, Australia Post! Shame!
And what a disgrace. We've got this beautiful new train station right there, making this post office one of the most accessible in our state. And what do? They sit in Sydney, they look at a map, and they put a big fat cross through this hub of our local community. This is not okay, and I'm so happy to see all of you standing up and telling them this is not good enough. I'm the secretary of a union that has seen hundreds and hundreds of bank branches close. And when those bank branches close, you know what the banks say? They say it doesn't matter. You can just go to the post office.
Global bank as well.
Yeah, and that doesn't work, right? Because we know the post offices don't provide the same level of service, but they do provide some service. But not when they close. So for all of you people who bank with NAB, who bank with Westpac, and you've been told your branch here is closing, but you can go to the post office, no more. This is the erosion of critical, essential services to our communities, and we cannot stand by and let it happen. It is so great to see you all here today. The Finance Sector Union supports all of you in this campaign. You've got our complete support, and we will stand with all of you to save this post office. Thank you.
Thank you, Nicole. Thank you for those words. I'd now like to invite Sonia from the Broadmeadows Progress Association to come up and talk about the resolution that we're putting forward today.
Welcome. It's a pleasure to see us all together fighting a battle that we are going to win. I'd just like to, before I move the resolution, to make a few comments. It was, to everyone's shock and disbelief, on Friday, June 23rd, a notice appeared on the post office door.
Shame!
It said the post office is closing on August 5th, 25. And that was it. No discussion, no consultation with us, the post office users, or even the staff, some of which have worked there for over 20 years. The question is why? Why close a well-used post office in a busy shopping centre next to a nice new rail station?